Sing with gladness, 'tis the season. Let your hearts be filled with cheer. Light the candles, hang the holly. Christmas Day is almost here.
Sing with gladness, 'tis the season. Let your hearts be filled with cheer. Light the candles, hang the holly. Christmas Day is almost here.
Oh, what fun, a heart with gladness. Oh, what fun, a friend indeed. Oh, what fun, the season's madness. Oh, what fun, the drum and reed.
Fill your girth with hearty pleasure. Take delight in sweet. Giving gifts of childhood pleasures. Sleighing rides on streets.
Oh, what fun, a heart with gladness. Oh, what fun, a friend indeed. Oh, what fun, the season's madness. Oh, what fun, the drum and reed. Fa la 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 la, fa la la la, fa la 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 la, fa la la la.
Sing with gladness, 'tis the season. Let your heart be filled with cheer. Light the candles, hang the holly. Christmas Day is finally here.
Fa la 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 la.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost a weekend and you don't know what to do, or you just need something fun to listen to.
Southside Pod!
Yes, we're on the air, and the gang's all here, all things on the south side. You're listening to the Southside Pod. Looking for the best Southside breweries, or you might just need an awesome place to eat.
Southside Pod!
Mount Greenwood, Evergreen, Blue Island, Beverly, Payless, and Allsup too. You're tuned into the Southside Pod.
Southside Pod!
Oak Lawn, Midlothian,
Southside Pod.
Oak Forest, Chicago Ridge, Flossmoor, and Bridgeview. You're listening to Southside Pod.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays from all of us here at Southside Pod. You are listening to the Southside Pod Christmas Album Special. It's a very special Southside Pod Christmas Special Spectacular. Too wordy? I figured there's absolutely no way anybody's doing anything this weekend except spending it with family and friends and doing the whole celebration thing. Most of you don't want to listen to a regular episode of Southside Pod, but what if you had something you could put on in your home in the middle of all those other Christmas albums? This is a Christmas album from Southside Pod. The Evergreen Park High School Madrigals will be on this album. The Stockyard Kilty Band on this album. Joe Rian and the AM Drinkers on this album. Mike and Bill performing Christmas songs. It's going to be interesting on this album. 30 minutes of a Christmas album, Southside Pod style. It's all brought to you by Tom Walsh, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor. He's at the corner of 111th and Kedzie. He takes care of my money, Bill's money, and Mike is just foolish. Stop in and see him once again, 111th and Kedzie, or give him a call, 773-779-0023. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your holiday season with Southside Pod.
Deck the hall with boughs of holly. Fa la 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 fa la la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel. Fa la 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 fa la la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol. Fa la 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 la. See the blazing moon before us. Fa la 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 fa la la. Strike the harp and join the chorus. Fa la 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 la. Follow me in merry measure. Fa la 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 fa la la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure. Fa la 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 la. Fast away the old year passes. Fa la 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 fa la la. Hail the new ye lads and lasses. Fa la 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 la. Sing we joyous all together. Fa la 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 fa la la. Heedless of the wind and weather. Fa la 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 la.
This song is called Pray. Interesting enough, a bartender told me once, like, is that song called Pay? Like, you got to pay to the Lord? And I said, that's really interesting. I was writing this song, and I was just sitting around feeding the baby when the baby was a baby. And she started getting spooked. And I'm like, oh, I got a nice little rhythm. I go to church on Sunday morning. I go to church and I got to pray. I go to church on Sunday morning time. Get down on my knees, I got to pray. You got to pray, hey the Lord. Pray, pray the Lord. I done some things in life I ain't proud of. I go to church and I got to pray. I even shot a man down in Tennessee. Buried him in a shallow grave. You got to pray, hey the Lord. Pray, hey the Lord. When I get down to those pearly gates, St. Peter, he gonna say, you done too many bad things in your life, son. Gotta go to church and you got to pray. You got to pray, hey Lord. Pray, hey Lord.
Joe Rian, an excellent musician here on the South Side. You're going to hear one more from Joe here on this special later on, meant for all of those traveling this holiday season. Quick shout out to Cool Clouds Vapor Shop, new location 95th and Kedzie here on the South Side. Quitting smoking is hard. Cool Clouds wants to help you. They have a full taster bar and great CBD products. If you're looking for a last-minute stocking stuffer, check out all they have to offer at coolcloudsvapor.com. Let's bring the Madrigals back in here, because not every Christmas song is traditional. There are songs out there that describe what really happens at the holidays for some of us, especially when your uncle has a little bit too much to drink.
Throw the Yule log on Uncle John. Throw the Yule log on Uncle John. Throw the Yule log on Uncle John. Push the pickle down, Uncle John. Push the pickle down, Uncle John. Push the pickle down, push the pickle down, Uncle John.
10 o'clock on Christmas morn and all the guests are coming to the door.
10 o'clock on Christmas morn and Uncle John's already on the floor.
Though the weather's bitter cold, there's not a frown to mar the festive mood.
Wait till they discover that old Uncle John has eaten all the food. Hear the hall clock strike, Uncle John. Hear the hall clock strike, Uncle John. Hear the hall clock strike, hear the hall clock strike, Uncle John. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear, Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair, Fuzzy Wuzzy was a Fuzzy Wuzzy was a Please will you come to Uncle John? Gather around for Uncle John. Please will you come to Uncle John?
The no good for nothing.
Oh, when will Uncle John? When will you come to Uncle John? When will you come to Uncle John? Oh, when will you come to Uncle John?
Many hot dogs on my plate. Many hot dogs on my plate. Many, many hot dogs on my plate. And hot dogs is a metaphor for the so many things. And the plate is a metaphor for my life. Many things, many things, many things, many, 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 many things in my life are like hot dogs on a plate. Just sitting there, ready to make me fatter. Ketchup and mustard and other dipping sauces ready to tempt me. Why do you tempt me? Many, many hot dogs. Many, 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 many hot dogs on my plate.
I was following the 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 pack, all swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied round their throats to keep their little hats from falling in the snow. And I turned round and there you go, and Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in the summertime. Following the pack, all swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied round their throats to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turned round and there you go, and Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in the summertime. Following the pack, all swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied round their throats to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turned round and there you go, and Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in the summertime.
Building relationships, supporting the community, and service. These are the things that Country Financial stands for. They're neighbors who lend a helping hand and support the fabric of your community, including charitable organizations, sports, financial education, and civic organizations. And since Country is already your neighbor, they want to get together and chat. Call your local Country Financial representative, Mike Thauer, today at 708-425-1559 to talk about the things that are important to you and how he can help you protect them. A lot of people are traveling right now this holiday season. I used to have to do that. Radio in California or out in the Pittsburgh, Wheeling, West Virginia area. Spent a Christmas in Reno, Nevada. Not really. I had to travel home. And that's why I selected this other song by Joe Rian of Joe Rian and the AM Drinkers. He's been on the show a few times. This one I thought was perfect for those of you traveling this holiday season.
Sitting in Baltimore waiting on a plane. Home, get back to see you again today. Put our favorite record on, play our favorite song. Lord, I'm missing you on my way home. Sitting in Baltimore waiting on a plane. Home, get back to see you again today. Tuck the baby girl in tight. I know you'll be alright. Lord, I'm missing you. My way home. My way home. Oh, it's hard out on the road without a place to call you home. My home's with you. Oh, it's hard out on the road without a place to call your home. And my home's with you. Sitting in Baltimore waiting on a plane. Home, get back to see you again today. If I don't make it home tonight, I know you'll be alright. Lord, I'm missing you. My way home. My way home. Oh, it's hard out on the road without a place to call your home. My home's with you. Oh, it's hard out on the road without a place to call your home. My home's with you. You are my home. You are my home.
Good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. Brightly shone the moon that night, though the frost was cruel, when a poor man came in sight, gathering winter fuel. Hither, page, and stand by me, if thou know'st it telling, yonder peasant, who is he, where and what his dwelling? Sire, he lives a good league hence, underneath the mountain, right against the forest fence, by St. Agnes' fountain. Bring me flesh and bring me wine, bring me pine logs hither, thou and I shall see him dine, when they bear them thither. Page and monarch forth they went together. Right the rude wind's wild lament, and the bitter weather. Sire, the night is darker now, and the wind blows stronger. Fails my heart, I know not how, I can go no longer. Mark my footsteps, my good page, tread thou in them boldly. Thou shalt find the winter's rage, freeze thy blood less coldly. In his master's steps he trod, where the snow lay dinted. Heat was in the very sod, which the saint had printed. Therefore, Christian men, be sure, wealth or rank possessing, he who divine blessing.
You know, I have no idea whether or not that's a Christmas song or a funeral march. They're bagpipes. Like, there's only so many people who have performed on this network that I can use their material as a Christmas song for this special. And I figured, what the heck, Stockyard Kilty Band? They're like the hot sauce of this special. We're going to sprinkle in some bagpipes, just like you should be using Sid sauce. Nice transition, huh? Small batch hot sauces, peppers grown right here on the South Side, delivered to pretty much all the South Side Pod listening area for free to your door. See everything they have to offer at sidsauce.net. Pretty soon I'm going to be completely out of Christmas songs, or I'm going to have to go to the dirty one that Bill recorded a couple years ago before we even launched Southside Pod when he was drunk down here at the bar. I might have to edit that one. Hopefully I have enough legitimate choir songs left.
Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Sing, choirs of angels, sing in exultation. Oh, sing, all ye citizens of heaven above. Glory to God, all glory in the highest. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Yea, Lord, we greet thee, born this happy morning. Jesus, to thee be all glory give. Word of the Father, now in flesh appearing. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord.
On December 5 and 20, thum, thum, thum. On December 5 and 20, thum, thum, thum. Oh, a child was born this night, so rosy white, so rosy white. Thum, virgin, thum, in a stable mean and lowly, thum, thum, thum. On December 5 and 20, thum, thum, thum. On December 5 and 20, foom, foom, foom,
On December's
comes the most important day. Let us be gay, let us be gay.
We go first to church and then we have the sweetest buns and candy. Foom, 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 foom.
God will send us days of feasting. Foom, 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 foom.
God will send us days of feasting.
Foom, foom, foom. Both in hot months and in cold, for young and old, for young and old.
We tell the holy story,
Ever singing of his glory. Foom, foom, foom.
Have you been injured at work? Then you need someone who will fight for the care and compensation you deserve. The insurance companies will look out for themselves and their bottom lines, not you. I'm Matthew Coleman, partner and head of the work injury department at the law offices of Parenti and Norm. My team and I have the experience, dedication, and proven results it takes to fight for your rights. Call or text me today at 312-641-5926 or visit us on the web at pninjurylaw.com.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Glad tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding and bring it us here. Glad tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We won't go until we've got some. No, we won't go until we've got some. We won't go until we've got some. So give it us here. Glad tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We all like figgy pudding, yes we all like figgy pudding. We all like figgy pudding, so bring it out here. Glad tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Glad tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Tell us a Christmas story, Bill.
Bill, can you tell us a Christmas story?
'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house the whole damn family was drunk as a louse. Grandma and Grandpa were singing a song, and my kid was in his bed, flogging his dong.
Oh, man.
Ma home from the cat house and I out of jail. We had just settled down for a good piece of tail. Went out on the lawn and rose such a clatter, I sprang off Ma to see what the was the matter. Away to the window I made a mad dash, flew open the shutters and fell on my ass. But what to my bloodshot eyes do appear? A rusty old sled and a dozen reindeer. And little old driver holding his I knew right away it must have been that bastard St. Nick. I'll dash her on blitzing up over those walls. Quickly now, damn it, or I'll cut off your balls. Upon the roof, he floundered and fell and came right down a chimney like a bat out of hell. He staggered and stumbled on over to the door, tripped over his and fell on the floor. And I heard him explain, as he rode out of sight, piss on you all. It's been a hell of a night. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
From the broadcast basement.com. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And if you don't celebrate it, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, and just happy holidays in general.
Happy
It doesn't matter what you
Festivus.
celebrate.
Happy
I
Festivus.
celebrate Merry Christmas, so I'm going to say it to you, and I hope you're not offended by it, but we're not an offensive, take offensive type of podcast.
I'm offended.
That's fine. That's okay. You can. It's 2019. It's almost 2020. You can be offended.
I'm
That's
offended
okay.
that you think it's okay for me to be offended.
Don't get triggered.
Well, now I'm offended.
I'm offended by you being offended. Merry Christmas!
And I heard him explain as he rode out of sight. Piss on you all. It's been a hell of a night.
yourself. Ho, 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 ho.
It's the Southside! It's the Southside! It's the Southside Pod! Thanks for listening! Thanks for tuning in to the Southside Pod! Y'all come back now, you hear?